Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the R&S Popcast, where we talk all things movies, Minecraft, and YouTube. I'm here with my co-host, Spidey Steve.
And my co host, Jesus Reigns Studio. We're here to tell you all the details of the month. But before that, Reigns, how are you doing today?
I am doing pretty good. Glad to be here.
So I remember last time we briefly caught up on our Minecraft worlds, and we will be doing so yet again today. However, that will be later in the video. So if you're one of the Minecraft fans here, you're gonna have to wait, because today's topic is Christmas.
Christmas, yes. Thankfully, I share the mindset of Scrooge
You what?
at the end of the movie. I share the mindset of Scrooge.
At the end of the movie. Okay, good. Because I thought for a second
Yes.
you were saying you were a bah humbug.
Bah hump. Oh, yeah.
Um.
Scrooge has so many great quotes, though.
This is true. What's your? I think we'll get into that a little later when we talk movies specifically. But do you have a favorite version of the Christmas Carol as a movie?
I think I've only watched one, which is The Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh, that is a decent one.
We watch it every year.
And isn't Scrooge in that one like Alfred the Butler from Batman?
Yes.
Yeah. So the one of the ones that I watch, it's animated, but it's in that like Polar Express Uncanny Valley era of animated.
Ooh.
And Scrooge is voice acted by Jim Carrey, I think.
Interesting.
Anyway, we do have a spot of news. I don't know if you've seen me talk about this already.
I have.
We do have a bit of news here involving in our Minecraft and YouTube communities, with Grian officially announcing the Christmas special, otherwise known as the Winter Special. So I'm going to read off the newly added wiki statement here. The Winter Special is the third special of the live series. It will start the first week of December, being Christmas themed. It was first teased at the end of Grian's past life finale, although it was unclear that it referred to a special instead of a full-length season. The special was officially announced on Grian's Instagram on November 15th, 2025, and then further elaborated on in a Twitch stream. The other members have no idea what the twist will be, and the special will be coded by Henkelmax and Breadloaf. So, do you have any thoughts on that series?
I think that this is a perfect chance for some theorizing. And my personal theory is that they need to have some kind of gift giving scenario. And it's based on how bad or how good you've been. And they could base that kind of on like how well you treat villagers, whether you go vegetarian like Mumbo. Yeah, he'll have an easy time with that. Uh, and I think you could definitely get a ton of bonus points for curing zombie villagers.
For sure. That seems to be a pretty wide theory. I was going to make a video on that. We'll see if that ends up coming out. But a lot of my community has a lot of theories on that. That's one of the most popular ones. The other one is it being, since it's 3 episodes, the first one being a past, the second a present, the third a future.
Ooh, that makes sense.
Yeah. There's a few other ones. There's like a Secret Santa idea for one, and there's a few good theories in there. They're fun. It's fun to speculate on.
I imagine Secret Santa would have to function something like Secret Life.
Yeah, something like that. I imagine that the task would be very themed around another person, and
Hmm.
either you had to keep it a secret that it was themed around them, or something along those lines.
That does sound very intriguing.
Me personally, I will not be watching this series as it releases because
Why?
yeah, I'm unplugging till the week before Christmas. So I'll catch up on it before Christmas does come around. But I for the next 3 weeks, this is why we're recording. We're recording this podcast the 26th. Yeah,
The
26th
day
of
before Thanksgiving.
yeah, the 26th of November. So this is a pre-recorded one so that I can edit it and get it scheduled to go out on time, because for the next 3 weeks, starting this Sunday, I will be going screen free. I'm just gonna do an unplug, so I won't be watching it as it comes out, but I'll catch up on it before Christmas time.
Oh, so I can give you a ton of spoilers when we chat on Sundays.
To be fair, I've only ever given you fake spoilers.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it as well, and I'm automatically thinking, ooh, I get to use Christmas music in my trailer.
Well, the thing is, I'm saying I look forward to giving you fake spoilers.
Oh. You know what? I kind of look forward to that as well.
And as always, Batman dies. That's more of a personal reference. Not sure you'd really get that.
Was the silence there a little telling? I was like,
Only a little.
what is he talking about? Batman always dies. Anyway, that's pretty much all of the news. I think there's like other Christmas movies. I think there's a movie called A Very Jonas Christmas Movie, but I'm not all that interested in modern Christmas movies, if I'm being honest.
That sounds like a wise idea.
But speaking of movies, that is the next segment. And ignore my docs for a second because we're going to talk about our favorite Christmas movies, but I did pull up what the most popular 21st century Christmas movies are.
Interesting. And I bet you're going to be shocked that I haven't seen a lot of these.
Really? Yeah, we'll go through that in a second, but let's not look at those yet. Then I want to hear what your Christmas movie lineup is. Your top. Do you have a top 5?
Have I seen 5 Christmas movies? Well, the answer to that is yes, but not 100% confident how I'd rank them. But I know for sure Home Alone is my top Christmas movie.
You mentioned that to me on the last recording or before last recording. Home Alone is definitely a good one. I've seen Home Alone, but that definitely would not be my number 1. As you mentioned previously, though, you watched that Christmas Carol as well, the Muppets.
Yes, Muppet Christmas Carol. That one's a favorite as well. But if I were to rank it among just movies in general, it wouldn't be super high.
So there's not really any other consistent like Christmas movies you guys watch?
The only other one we watch consistently is A Charlie Brown Christmas, and I wouldn't technically consider that a movie. It's more like a compilation of shorts.
I agree, but that is a classic. Isn't there there's like a Charlie Brown for everything? I feel like most holidays, at least.
Well, there's a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure there's a Charlie Brown Halloween.
I believe so as well.
I'm pretty sure all of these are in fact based on the original comics.
The little comic strips.
Charles Schultz.
I think so.
Yeah, so they're keeping very true to what Charles Schultz had.
Yeah, that's always good whenever with pretty much with anything. It's like if the original reference is maintained. That's a goal for sure.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go through this list, which is there were a few like kind of more adult movies that I did actually cut out of the list. So I recognize all of these personally and watch them on a yearly basis. Elf, 2003 with Will Ferrell.
I have seen portions of it.
I can't believe that. The Polar Express.
I've seen the whole thing, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. Did you like it when you watched it?
I think so.
A funny thing about that movie is that I think the majority of the cast is all voiced by Tom Hanks. Like the conductor, Santa, I think even the main kid, like I think they pitched his voice down. I'll have to look that up. But and then
I remember for sure that when I watched Polar Express, it was still during the time when I thought that it was bad to believe in Santa.
Oh, that's funny. I have a very real story about the Polar Express, and that when I was growing up, I genuinely had no idea if this movie was animated or live action.
I can kind of see that, honestly.
And I'm like, that part looks animated, but that part looks real. So, what's the deal here?
The deal is they had to make it confusing.
Yeah. Some of the other ones here, I have the Santa Claus 2 and the Santa Claus 3, just because the first Santa Claus and Home Alone are actually 20th century movies, and this list was 21st century movies. But I do believe that Santa Claus and Home Alone are pretty good Christmas classics, like even moving into 21st century stuff. So this is what we were talking about last time. You've never heard of the Santa Claus?
Not until you brought it up. Not that I believe.
That's crazy to me. That's like, well, definitely one of my standout Christmas movies. It's really funny. It's a very slapstick comedy movie take on Santa, and it's spelled the Santa Claus as in a legal clause.
I think I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Okay.
It's so basically
That already has me interested just because it's using grammar.
yeah.
Weirdly.
The plot is basically Tim Allen, Scott Calvin is his character in the movie. Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear.
Oh
Um
wow.
he he has a kid that doesn't believe in Santa, right?
Hmm.
Um and he's pretending to believe in Santa to try to get this kid to believe in Santa again. But
Okay.
then they hear something on the roof, right? And they go outside and Santa's there. But like he yells, "Hey, who are you?" right? And Santa falls off the roof and dies. And then it's a kids movie though. It's not graphic. He like deflates like a balloon. It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then he pulls out a little card, and on like microscopic fine print, it turns out that if he put on the suit, then he was legally obligated to be the next Santa.
Interesting.
Yeah, and so then he has to finish Christmas that night. But then it goes through like him becoming Santa, and so it's his son, right? But he's divorced, and so he's like having he like gets his kids separated from him because he's like, no, this actually happened, and his wife like thinks he's insane.
Hmm.
And it's a really weird movie, but I personally feel like the movies kind of get better. I think the second one might be the worst of the three, but they're all really good.
Okay.
It has a lot of very interesting lore. I enjoy those series. Arthur Christmas and the have you seen the newest Grinch movie?
Yes, I have seen the newest Grinch.
I like that one a lot personally.
It's really weird to me that Doctor Strange is the Grinch in that one.
What I think is interesting is he is able to change his voice. Like I feel like I at least personally I feel like he speaks in less deep tones as the Grinch than he does as Doctor Strange.
I would probably agree with that. Yeah.
This is a personal one, like for me, like one that I personally enjoy. The newest one on this list, but 2018, The Christmas Chronicles. Do you know who Kurt Russell is?
I don't believe so.
He is Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Santa.
Is he Santa?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes 100% sense.
He's a really cool Santa though. and he's not the movie takes pleasure in being like, no, everyone's just got it wrong. Santa's not fat. He's like in shape. Like
You gotta be to deliver all those gifts, right?
so would you like to move into some Minecraft and channel updates then and elaborate on what's going on in your Minecraft world?
Sure.
Hi guys, Editor Spidey Steve here. The Minecraft conversation ran just a smidgen too long, so we're cutting it off kind of short here. But if you want to hear the whole Minecraft conversation, I posted that a couple weeks ago on the main channel, Spidey Steve, so you can find it here. Links to it in the description below, as long as I can remember to do that. And yeah, we just want to keep it a little more varied over here, but over on the Minecraft channel, we talk more about our world updates and what we've been up to. So definitely go ahead and head over there. But moving on, back to Christmas. I have here talking about Christmas music, as well as the 10 most popular songs in the 21st century. However, I agree with less of these. I recognize a lot of them, but I agree with less of the music, personally.
I think I only recognize Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics.
That I recognize a few more. I have Santa Tell Me, Underneath the Tree. I recognize that one. The Justin Bieber one I recognize. I don't know the Taylor Swift one, which is weird because I listen to Taylor Swift sometimes. Yeah, I don't really agree with this list personally. But I think this will be the perfect time to talk about my weird music tastes. But first of all, what is your go-to Christmas soundtrack?
A lot of it was in reality made by my sister. because she had Spotify before I did, and I just kind of copied her when I got Spotify. But there's definitely some absolute fire songs on there. And I try to avoid, secular interpretations of Christmas as much as possible. So it's mostly Christian Christmas music. My absolute two favorite Christmas songs are both by Lecrae. One is called We Three Kings. It's a remix of We Three Kings, basically. And, oh man, I forget what the other one is. But I'm going to be listening to it on Friday night.
Would you describe, what did you say, Lecrae? Would you describe
Yes.
what kind of music that is?
Lecrae is a Christian rapper, and I don't know many of his songs, but that Christmas one that I just described, as I said, it's my absolute favorite Christmas song ever. It combines Christmas with hip hop, does it absolutely beautifully. And I know I just used absolutely way too many times in that sentence.
There is not a such thing as too many times to use absolutely in one sentence.
Okay, I'll note that.
Yeah, we could fill up the hour time slot of our podcast recording with just saying absolutely, cut out a little bit to get it down to that 45-minute mark, but yeah, our least favorite absolutelys.
So we're going to plan a run-on sentence completely of absolutelys.
Absolutely.
That's an absolutely great idea.
It's so absolutely great that we should probably move on from this joke before people click off.
We should.
By the way, the last episode of the podcast has over 100 listens now, which I think is pretty good.
I agree. And I'm guessing you advertised your podcast on your channel, but I noticed that there's quite a few subscribers already.
Yeah, well, I will be honest. I did, I refurbished an old unused channel of mine, so there were some leftover subscribers from there. But
okay.
We did gain, I think, like almost 20 from that one video, which I think is pretty good.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But the rest
I'm glad
of those,
that people like this.
Yeah, the rest of those are leftover. We have a few like decent fans of it as well. I know a lot of crossover from my audience, and I had a couple people mention they really liked it.
Good to hear.
But I do want to take a second while we're talking about last week's episode to just talk about Fred, Bedhead Fred's amazing work with the podcast art.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks really, really good. I have him linked wherever I can or at. So you should be able to find him. I know there's a clickable link in the channel bio for the channel that you're listening this to, the main one, R&S Popcast. But then his username and how you can search him on Google is listed everywhere else that this is. So definitely go check him out. He's done a lot of really cool art for me and now us with this podcast art. And I gotta say, it's really incredible. I love it so much.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Fred.
I was going to say, I have a weird taste of music. I have a really weird taste of music. If I'm not listening to movie scores, I'm listening to very poppy music. So
I got that impression.
It's either movie scores or pop music. That's pretty much it for me. And so one of my favorite songs is Light of Christmas by Owl City and what's his name?
Toby Mac?
Yeah, Toby Mac.
Yes,
I just
I love
blanked
that
for
one.
a second. I love that song a lot. That's one of my favorite ones for Christmas. But then
Toby Mac's entire Christmas album is fire.
I've heard he has some good ones, and I know I've heard them on like generic Christmas platforms, but I haven't really made too much of an effort to go and listen to those specifically. If I can play a smidgen of this, I will play it in the podcast. I'll overlay it, but for you to listen here, there's these like epic versions. This is what I listen to for Christmas. I listen to epic trailer music renditions of classic Christmas songs.
That is cool.
Those are my favorite.
I kind of used that in my Christmas special.
Last year?
Yes.
I'll have to go back and listen to the music. A lot of the time, whenever your videos come out, I'll be out and about, and so I'll listen to them on a phone, and so I can't hear it very well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to go back and look at that when we're done here. With a lingering...
Many people will tell you it's about family, or being nice to each other.
Some will emphasize joy, decorations, doing good deeds. There's probably a lot
thought on that. A commenter on the last video thought that maybe we should have some of our stop motion animations playing during the background of this podcast for the video.
I saw that.
So
I think that's an excellent idea.
All right, then I will add them to this episode. People who are listening to this will know that I've already added them.
No way.
All right, so let's finish up with the topic that you suggested that I'm not exactly sure what you mean, with overlap with the holidays, and then get some final thoughts in here.
Overlap with the holidays. I think I meant, how quickly are you going to transition between Thanksgiving and Christmas?
We are decorating here already.
Okay. I mean, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We're going to have our epic Thanksgiving meal of ribs. And once the festivities are over, we're Christmas decorating right away.
Nice. I feel like you like the Christmas vibes are just so homey. I love it so much.
Yes, agreed. It's going to be very festive.
Yeah. We've got decorations going up here. It's been like kind of all week, just kind of slowly simmering down. But I know we're doing tree stuff like day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, I feel like that's when it's like really locked in. You're like, okay, the tree is up.
Tree and Christmas Lego Village are my favorite parts.
Yes. Today I did my Christmas shopping, and this is a constant, but brands are so set on having Black Friday be their big thing. The Black Friday deals have been going for 3 days here.
Wow.
And so I had to go early or they would be gone. And
Makes sense.
So I went today and I went Christmas shopping. I'm done. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for Christmas.
I don't know what to get 2 of my family members.
Do you care to share which 2? Not by name.
My mom and my sister.
Mm.
I have an idea for my dad. I don't know if it's a good one.
Okay, so here's the thing. With dads, I like to get my dad something completely random. Last year, I got him a weird little stuffed animal I found in Walmart called a Fuggler. And it's like a creepy little doll with button eyes that just has a very unique pair of underwear. And they're collectible for some reason.
That is something I would never do.
You're a little more serious with your Christmas shopping?
Yeah. But I'm sure I could go more crazy with my sister. My mom is always the hardest to get gifts for. She's just too satisfied with her life.
Oh my goodness, it's the same with me. If you ask your parent, what do you want for Christmas? They always just say peace on earth and goodwill toward men. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to buy you that? I don't have that much money. Do you get a similar response?
It's rare that I ask my parents what they want. By the way, how much snow have you had at this point?
Oh, here?
Yes.
Oh, man. None.
We have had flurries.
Oh, that's nice.
That's about it.
No, the temperature...
I'd say the difference in weather really isn't that big. I might have seen less snow since I moved than in my 8 years living in your area.
We have not had snow yet, although apparently you're supposed to have some on Friday here.
We're supposed to have it on Tuesday. That's probably the same storm.
Yeah. But like yesterday is a pretty good example. We're just getting colder now, but yesterday was 54 degrees. It's still been pretty warm here.
I remember visiting one December and it was 70 degrees out. So yeah, that's just how weather in your area is.
Yeah, this Portland, Oregon weather is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know I have one standout I'm particularly looking forward to, so I'm curious if you have any.
My dad wants me to build new stuff for our Christmas village.
Your Lego village?
Yes.
I'm talking about like bigger events. Do you not have any big events this year?
No, I honestly cannot remember the last time that my family was invited to a Christmas party.
Oh, that's a little sad.
So, we just must not be popular at all.
Unfortunately, as this is an audio medium, unless I add it in after, no one can see. But I'm building this mock right now of, what am I trying to say? Like
The nativity.
a nativity scene, and it's coming together really well. I'm really happy with the base of it. The base looks cool to me.
I am definitely excited to see the final result.
Me too. I'm not set on the roof just yet. It's a little interesting. But the only other thing I have this year is I have a youth snow trip just after Christmas. Oh man, I am so excited.
I wasn't thinking of that in Christmas terms, but I have a snow camp shortly after Christmas as well.
That's nice. I kind of want to hear about that for a second if you have a minute. I'm really excited for mine though because the first year I went, the frozen lake wasn't frozen over, and so we couldn't do frozen lake stuff. And last year there was no snow.
Yeah, kind of takes the snow out of snow trip, doesn't it?
Yeah, we travel down from up here to Wisconsin, and we like Wisconsin's supposed to have snow, right?
Yeah, always.
I don't know. But the lake was frozen. We had a lot of frozen lake fun that time. I'm hoping to have both this year.
That's what I'm hoping as well, but I know even if there's not plentiful frozen stuff, I will have fun games, both table games and sports type games that I will be playing with friends the entire time.
The games are a real standout. I look forward to going on my snow trip for Dutch Blitz, and mainly that.
Dutch Blitz is an amazing game, and I'm surprised at how few people actually know it, honestly.
Are you surprised that I know
in my area? I am surprised. I don't know.
Because my family's pretty heavy into board games and stuff.
Well, thank you all very much for listening. This was a ton of fun talking about Christmas and getting real festive, even though it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Well, for us, this is going to come out like 5 days before Christmas.
Yeah. So have fun getting festive when it's proper for you to be festive.
Yes.
And we will talk to you in the next one.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.